That's really
remarkable. You are remarkable. You have used advanced words which I don't use while having conversation. You have used some of the idioms too, I guess two or three idioms in between, and really advanced words. So I'm impressed
good.
by by your communication skill. It is great.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am, for just letting me in. I had been waiting for this day for a long time. Uh, just few days ago, just I think 7, 8 days ago, I just came across with one of your videos, and I got so much astounded up when I saw your communication skills. So I couldn't refrain myself to join you. I kept on thinking that when I was supposed to be given a chance from your end. So finally, the astounded, you can say, astonishing day arrived. I am feeling quite sad right now, so much.
Thank you so
Okay,
much for
I'm
connecting to me.
quite tickled pink. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you're welcome to the session, and thank you so much for connecting to me. It is really pleasure to have you here. Since
Yes,
I
ma'am.
always enjoy talking to strangers, so yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Hmm.
yes. I also
Since
see him. Uh,
Okay, so first of all, tell me how's your day going?
yeah, ma'am. The day is quite hunky dory. Uh, I just finished my coaching. Actually, I teach English also. So just finished my coaching. After that, I had a little bit work. Then I had 2 hours there, and I came back. Okay, in a flash. Then I thought, I think that's the high time to take class. So take sorry session with you. So that's
Okay,
why we are here. Yes, ma'am.
that's lovely. Okay, so it means the day starts with a busy schedule. Okay, since we don't
Uh,
know about each other, so first, may I know about yourself?
yeah, ma'am. Certainly. Just as you know, that my name is Sudhanshu, and I live in Dwarka, New Delhi. Where, as
Okay.
far as my education is concerned, I completed my BCom and MCom, and after that, I started working in one of the healthcare companies. There, I must have worked around 2.5 years. Then I got the prime opportunity to work with one of the gigantic firm, also that Tata Consultancy Services. There I
Mhm.
have been working, okay, as a senior executive for the last 2.5 years. And as far my concern, we have 4 members right now. That's all. As far as my hobby is concerned, I would love to scroll my mobile, and especially I would love to watch English content only. Okay, I do not watch Hindi content. If it is movie also, so I would prefer to watch English movie. If it is Hindi, so I would love to search those movies where the subtitles should be given. So if I am seeing that, so I can improve by reading also. So I was so much obstinate, okay, in order to learn this language. So that's why I feel that sometimes, yeah, I'm enhancing a bit just because of that activity.
Hmm.
Yes.
And what about the teaching? What are you doing nowadays?
Ma'am, nothing. Just I have been just working, as you know. Today is my week off, so means like Friday, Saturday I had a week off. So means on Sunday I will be going to office. So that's why I got a chance. But my office time starts from 12 to 9. I go to office earlier. I used to work from home. That it uh, flourishing days. But now what I feel that every day I have to go to office. It's quite challenging. It's
Mhm.
a really daunting task, I would say. But really, so that's why we all have been going there because we were told that you have to come, otherwise your salary will be stopped. So
But
that's why
I
we are compelled.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yes, yes, ma'am.
You said
What
that
were you saying?
you teach too. Do you teach?
Yeah,
Like
yes,
you
it is.
mentioned that
Yeah, yes, yes. Around, I teach only once only. I have, actually, I said that I have a dearth of timing nowadays.
Mhm.
So, what I do, I just conduct 1 hour session only for 1.5 hours sometimes. I have only 5, 6 students. I do not advertise, okay, these things that I am taking class. Otherwise, I would have more, but I'm not doing such things because I am fully occupied, okay, with my task. Being the only son, I am the only son here, so I have a lot of bonus, okay, to look after my family. So 1 hour I give, then I have a office hours also. I have to leave around 11.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm fully occupied. I do not have enough time.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much for introducing yourself, for letting me know about
Yes,
yourself. Uh,
yes,
so,
ma'am.
as you know, my name is Rajni Verma. I'm from Shri Ganganagar, Rajasthan. Nowadays, living
Yes,
here
ma'am.
in Jaipur. And if I talk about my qualification, I have done my graduation in Korean language from JNU. I was there for 2 years in New Delhi.
Mhm,
So,
mhm.
and nowadays I run a YouTube channel and I provide paid sessions too. Yeah. And if I talk
Yes,
about
ma'am. Okay,
my
okay.
hobby, I love reading books and talking to strangers like you. That's all about me.
Great, great, great.
Hmm.
Okay, ma'am.
So, as you mentioned that you take only one session, so is it online or offline?
That's ma'am online only. So there
Online.
are,
Right.
yeah, that is online only by the help of Google Meet. You also must know about that app, right? That is
Yeah.
Google Meet. So,
Yeah.
so I take okay, let me keep there only. Wait, don't. Okay, no problem. I'm visible, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. You are visible. Okay. Okay.
Uh,
So you take it online. That's great. That's great. I thought you must be taking
yeah.
some offline classes or something because
No,
I.
no, no.
Hmm.
Mhm. If I have to take offline class, either I have to go to a coaching center or I have to teach, okay, at my home. But what I feel that okay, by these activities, I have been getting okay numerous kind of students. So like one from Mumbai, one from Odisha, one
Hmm.
from Lucknow. So I have these. I have one student who is from Delhi, but the rest of the from different states. So by this, okay, I just get to know the culture of theirs, and I get really fascinated after listening that what is their culture and what is being happened. So
Hmm.
really, I feel blessed. Okay, when I talk to them, when I teach them, they are so humble, generous. I would say.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So before diving into the real conversation, if you have any question for me, you may ask.
Yes, ma'am. Just wanted to know when did the first jumps of thought came to your mind? I think I should start learning this language because I literally I was watching your 1.5 year video. At that moment, the fluency level was not up to the mark. Right now, you have. So you must have done something special in order to be fluent. Just wanted to know. I have been also doing the same. But I wanted to know from you. So if I can get from you, so I can easily grab and start working on me also.
Hmm. So it means you watched my initial videos and you are talking about that, right? I was not good at
Yeah, yes,
English.
ma'am. One. No, no, you were not at all.
I
I'm not
was
saying,
not. Yeah, I know.
but still, that was not up to the mark right now. I know that good things takes time. This is the famous quote, okay, from the one of the people. I don't know his name. But the good things takes time. So you literally did your fantabulous job in this language, and I can see right now. Sometimes I get really okay astonishing that how you are speaking this much fluent. So just wanted to know that how did the first jumps of thought came that yeah, I think I should start learning and we should do something better. Just this is my query only.
The first thought, if I talk about only the first thought, that was I like languages. As you know, I have done my graduation in Korean language. So I already like languages. And at the same time, I was not very good at English. Not even good. It is very good, is really far. When I was there
Mhm.
in GNU, I was not good at English. So that's why I
Mhm.
decided to just start learning the language separately. Like we have been learning the language since our childhood, since the school, but I was not able to get exactly the word, the meanings, or what is written in the book. I used to read, but I was not able to get the meaning. So
Mhm.
in 2022, I started the speaking practice itself, and I must say the practice was the only key that played the main role, I guess, the major role in my fluency.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Okay, okay,
Since
okay,
you
okay,
can
great,
see
great.
on my YouTube channel, since 22 August 22, I am really consistent with the practice only. That's why I
Yes,
guess
ma'am.
I am able to speak this much
Mhm.
now. I don't know whether I'm good at or not, but yeah, this much I
That
can say because of practice.
you are perfect. You're perfect. You are perfect. Okay. Uh, if I talk about mine, okay, I started learning this language in 2017. Okay, so
Oh,
in 2017, okay, for my money, actually, at that moment, I was not means up to the mark. Why? Because you can say in 2017, when I graduated, after that, I started searching for the jobs, and every time I was going, I was being. I used to think and say to repeated over and over again. So sometimes I used to think that why? Because my English is not okay up to the mark. I have to do because something. So then I used to work. Okay, then I was not improving. Then sometimes I used to think that okay, Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, you have to do a little bit hard work. So then I started okay talking with strangers like people with friends. I joined one of the institutes. Okay, there I took number of all of them. I was not reluctant. Okay, other guys okay used to say that bhai I do not have time. You may call me in evening. So they did not used to make call. So but I was the one. I was so much adamant, obstinate that I would make call. Okay, like if I'm talking to you for 15 minutes and you are busy, you are saying that I am going somewhere, so I used to make call to other people. So I used to talk half an hour 2 hours on daily basis on means on that means on those days. But after that, what I got to know that yeah, I am testing in this language just because of these activities. Although I used to watch okay a lot of YouTube channels. Okay, there I used to get motivated every time I used to watch cartoons. So I used to watch okay one cartoon over and over again. Then I used to reiterate the same. So that's how what I felt that I improved a lot, and that's all. Yes,
that's
thank you.
great. That's great. And the point you have mentioned is very important here and plays an essential role in our speaking, which is repeating the same content, like consume the same
Yeah, yeah.
content, revise the same videos, watch the same videos, and then reiterate, which is really important. I also used to do
Yes,
this,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
and
Then,
even
ma'am, one
I
thing.
used to, yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Yes, yes. No, ma'am. Actually, one of the famous YouTubers I have been following her. Her name is Sumita Roy. Nowadays, she is not uploading video. She's a professor in South India somewhere in Hyderabad, I think. She English professor. Okay. Watched her one of the videos. She said there that this is the only language. If you are born in England, so definitely you are going to speak English language. If you are going to born in Netherlands, you are going to speak Dutch. Okay. Now we are born in India, in northern India. There we are supposed to speak Hindi language only. English language cannot be spoken until you are getting atmosphere. So first of all, you need to create atmosphere. How? You have to be quite stubborn person. No, you have to just talk. You have to just if anybody is not talking with you, you have to talk with yourself. Then you are going to improve. Otherwise, it's really hard not to crack. Okay.
Hmm.
So that's how I learned from her. And you know that when child is born in this world, that child doesn't know from which country he belongs to. When you being a mother, being a father, people call that beta semi papa udhar ja idhar aa. So
Hmm.
that's how that boy or that baby boy or baby girl, infant boy and girl
Hmm.
learns okay how to speak. And
Yes.
then I got to know this thing. Yes, I have to, right now. I'm learning right now. I consider myself that I am baby. I have to work little hard. Okay, I have to be a serious person if I really want to conquer in this language. So I started doing little hard work in it. I am little mad. Okay, I whenever right now I'm talking with you, and after when I have some work if I have. So I just keep my mobile aside. Still, I watch the same video which I watched earlier. So because now I'm quite familiar with this, with that audio, right? Now I know that who is going to speak. Amir Khan has stopped. Now Ranveer Singh will speak. So I know that who is going to speak. So when they speak like a song, they sing along with the song simultaneously. I also do the same. Okay, like Ranveer Kapoor is speaking now. I just imitate as he is speaking. I keep the same. I have this habit also. People say me, my family members say me that I am mad for this. And literally I am mad. Okay.
Amazing,
So
amazing.
you
We
have to
have to.
mad. You have to be mad. You have
Yes.
to be mad, okay, if you really want to be fluent as soon as possible. So I have been toiling and moiling in order to be fluent, okay. So
Mhm.
that's the thing.
Great,
Right.
great, amazing. And I must say that the point you mentioned is consider yourself a baby when you start learning
Yes,
something. And I also
yes,
agree
ma'am.
with your point that acceptance is really important. Accept the reality. We are in India,
That's
and that
correct.
is our reality. We speak Hindi or our mother tongues in every state. Accept the reality. This is our reality.
Yes, ma'am.
English is a second language for us, and we have to learn it separately. So, if you have
That's correct.
accepted
That's correct.
already that it is something new for me, something different for me, and I have to put some extra effort in it, only then I can become good at it. So, then the journey becomes a little easier for you. Otherwise, you become frustrated after some time when you are learning English, right? And second,
Yes,
with
yes, yes.
acceptance, one more thing is there, that is, don't compare yourself with someone else who is very good at
That's
it.
correct.
Important, because that will again make you frustrated. You will always compare yourself with others and you will see, oh, they are very good at English, they got this environment, they have
Mhm.
people, they have audience, they can connect with people easily, and I'm not able. Whatever you can do, just do that. Just complete your task only in a day, like whatever
Yes,
you
yes.
have assigned for yourself. Only do that, and
Mhm.
track your own progress instead of comparing yourself with others. These two things are really important.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I do agree with that.
Hmm.
Yes,
And
we have to do such
when
activities.
I started, I even used to write the conversation. Like basically, I used to
Oh,
host the conversations a lot, and I used to write the conversation, what she said, and how he replied, how she replied, how she constructed the question. Because for a conversation, you just don't need to be the speaker here. You need to know how to frame the questions and how to ask the questions, and then how to respond if someone is giving a proper answer, how to respond to the answer too. So these are the things which are considered in communication skills. So that's why I used to
yes, yeah.
write the whole
That's
conversations. Hmm.
yeah. Even now I'm teaching. Okay. So one day I just take class of rapid fire. Okay. Then I start
Okay.
speaking Hindi. Then I asked. Okay, that खाना बनाया जा रहा है. What will be calling? Okay. Then I need to just get reply from them. If they are making mistake, I have to just rectify them that you are lacking here. So by these activities, they are kind of improving, and I feel that okay. You also, if you know tenses, if you know conditional sentences and passive all the things, so definitely I would say that if you know tenses,
Hmm.
conditional, and passive, if these three things you know,
Hmm.
that means you have covered 80% of English. Okay,
Yes.
so that means yeah. So that's why that's how I teach students. Then I start okay asking questions that you need to just be extra vigilant. Okay, whenever you have to speak, if they mistake, I just make them correct. So I can feel like yeah that they are improving by this activity. So whenever anybody is free, I'm saying that to everyone that if anybody is free, they can okay start thinking that like I also do the same whenever I'm traveling, whenever I'm just walking in the street. I all the time I all okay speak in my mind only that yeah I can see this man is coming. Why he's wearing okay red t-shirt? He should have worn a black t-shirt. He could have looked better. But okay, by this activity, I feel that yeah, I improved. I was stupid all the time. I used to murmur, okay, with myself and think that okay, that whenever I was traveling, then I can see these are beautiful trees. So wow, what a magnificent view! I wish I had spent there for 1 or 2 days time. So I used to think like this, okay, all the time. So what I feel like every student, okay, whosoever is learning this language, they have to be like that, okay. They have to think twice. Same thing. If they feel that कि अगर मैं वहां जा रहा हूँ, he doesn't know what to say, so he can or she can take suggestion from his senior, or maybe he will be given help definitely. I as you, but for that you have to be adamant. Don't ignore, like you are confused, you have confused, just make sure you have to make call to that person. Definitely we Indians are really good, okay, in giving answers, okay. Some people are not good, but most of the people are really up to the mark. They give the answer at the drop of hat, okay. They do not hesitate, okay. They don't do not reluctant, okay. So what I feel that if you have any doubt, you know that I think ma'am is going to help you. Rajani ma'am will help you. So please make call if you have number. Then definitely she is going to help you that वहाँ जाना है तो there you have to go there. Okay, ऐसे then slowly and gradually you will start grabbing those things and you will have a good command on it. You will start learning. You will feel that I'm enhancing in this language. So that's how I did, and all the suggestion I'm giving right now here. Then
Right, right. You are absolutely right. You should have first the hunger. You should be very hungry for it. Second, hunt for the
that's correct.
opportunities. You have to hunt for the
That's
opportunities,
correct.
and once you get, directly grab the opportunity. That is the only way to create the atmosphere.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, that's the thing.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
as you touch the topic of the grammar patterns, so I would like to know how you covered all the grammar patterns by listening. As you mentioned that you do a lot of listening practice, and even you watch the same content videos again and again. So by watching, by listening, or you separately learned the grammar patterns too from books or from
Oh,
YouTube videos.
no, from means to be very frank, I earlier when I used to learn this language,
Mm-hmm.
uh, at that moment, every time I used to get okay, complex that why it is written there, the tea is being made. Okay, why that person didn't say that she's making tea. So I used to get perplexed, and I used to think that why it is being done. So I was so much curious about that, and I got just engrossed in that, and I started digging in. Okay, I started learning books actually on YouTube book. I was just wondering either and either in order to just grab each and everything. Slowly and gradually, in I think 5 or 6 years ago, I got each and everything of grammar. Okay, so after that, okay, student, I was a mentor for 1 or 2 years in 2020 also. So there is a one institute that is Freedom English Academy. There was I was means for that I used to work as a mentor. Okay, online. So I there
You are on mute. Yeah.
I see I got a call in between. So I used to teach, okay, students. So
Mhm.
there. So slowly and gradually, I would say I just came across with these grammar rules, and after that I got so much familiar. Now it's in my hand. Teach students really well. I feel like that
So
where to speak, how to do conditional. Nowadays, I'm teaching conditional, so I feel like yeah now because I repeated okay for 6 times, 7 times, so now I feel that yeah the teachers what how they are perfect now. The when the anybody becomes teacher, okay. First of all, for 2 3 years they need book. After that, they swallowed all of the things, okay, because they have already taught the same thing over and over again. Now they have to reiterate. If there any person is reiterating the same thing, so there is no need to have a book and start teaching. So what I feel like I have also become teacher, so that's why I'm able to teach students well.
okay.
So
Okay.
that's the thing,
The
ma'am.
conclusion is to the conclusion is that we should learn grammar patterns separately, but simultaneously we should start using those patterns while having conversations, right?
Yes, first of all, repetition is hard. Very frank, right now, if you are learning conditional, like most of the people I see that they make blunder mistake. Like when we have to say, मुझे like मैं तेरे लिए बहुत आऊंगा तेरे लिए खाना लाऊंगा. And then they say that if I will go there, I will bring food. There is no rule of after if you are not supposed to use will. Okay. So after if you are supposed to use present indefinite. So but I'm saying that in the professional life, even the in my company also most of the people, most of my colleagues, they use if I will go there, I will do that. So why the whenever you are using if you are not supposed to will use will, okay,
Yes.
you are supposed to
Yeah.
use present indefinite only.
Yes.
Okay.
Important.
So first of all, so these things are also divided in four parts. Okay, like condition zero, which is scientific fact. Like if I throw the stones, it will fall down, na? But in that case, you are supposed to use that if I throw the stone up, it falls down, not it will fall down. It falls down
False.
because it's rule. The scientific fact because it's scientific rule. It will definitely fall down. So when you know that it is scientific, then you are used to conditional zero. Conditional one, where when you know that जब मैं तेरे घर आऊंगा तो उससे मिलूंगा means you are supposed to come. It is realistic that if when I come, when and if is brother and mother, brother and sister, I would say. Okay, when I come, I will meet you. If I come, I will meet you. So and the condition second is totally hypothetical. Like you have a lottery ticket in your hand, so you do not have lottery ticket in your hand, but still you start building castles in the air, castles in the air. That yeah, I'm going to if अगर मैं इसको जीतूंगा अगर मैं इसको जीतता ना, अगर मेरे पास ये लॉटरी टिकट होती तो मैं करोड़पति होता. So that means you are speculating things that if I had a lottery ticket, I would become millionaire. I would have crore rupees. So these things also divided in the part. And as far as conditional third is concerned, when it is about the past, like अगर जैसे for regret, early in the morning you had to go to temple, ठीक है? But unfortunately you hit the sack yesterday, means you slept around 11, 12 or late night. You were not able to wake up. Then you are regretting. Conditional third is regretting. कि अगर मैं सुबह उठ जाती 5 बजे तो मैं मंदिर चली जाती. If I had woken up, conditional third के साथ had के बाद third form आती है. Then would के साथ third form. Like if I had woken up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I would have gone to temple. Yeah, मैं मंदिर जा सकती थी. I could have gone to temple. So these are rules, okay? When you start learning it slowly and gradually, you will have command on it. Okay, what I feel that when I start teaching, uh, then I also feel that yeah, after when you start thinking, you have a just you it's your onus, okay, to teach students. It's if you have responsibility, what you are going to do, you are going to grab or take sentence from your mind. You are going to pressurize your mind because we Indians are so lazy. Okay, we do not use mind until we have some work. So if I know that tomorrow I have to teach students, so I just pressurize my mind. Bhai, just give me some sentences which I am going to ask from my student. So that's how I feel like I can just grabbed few sentences and started asking.
Great,
Yes, ma'am.
great. So it means you use both the languages, like you teach in with bilingual, like you use Hindi in between and then
Yes. Well,
translation
because
technique.
because what I feel that no. In class I use English only. When it comes to grammar, then I use Hindi
Okay.
because I know that they are not going to understand me properly. Although I try my level best to speak in English only, but sometimes they get stuck. What I feel that if I start in teaching in their native language, then they are going to learn. They are going to grab. Okay, so in the grammar only, but as far as the daily conversation means every week I have divided. So one day, so that's it only. Okay.
Okay.
So I teach in Hindi only. Grammar thing in English 50-50 I would say. Grammar 50-50 English 50 Hindi.
And even
Yes.
it is required in India. I have talked to many
Yes, ma'am.
English teachers, like many, and everyone says the same thing that we need to teach in Hindi and then English. Uh, that is required, I guess, because beginners don't get everything directly in English. So there we need to take the help of teaching everything, like the patterns in Hindi itself.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Mhm.
That's the thing.
Okay. Yeah, so I was the conversation I wanted to do about is introvert and extrovert. So I would like to know first about yourself, like, are you an introvert or extrovert?
First of all, I would say that I am an introvert, okay, because
Okay.
I, I feel like okay, if I am in the room, so I
Mm,
can just go ahead and enjoy my life. Because
mm.
I really, if any person is talking with me, it's okay. If they are not talking with me, I'm also okay.
Doesn't matter.
Most of the time, okay, I feel like okay, that if I'm at home, okay, so if anybody is not talking, there's no problem. I am indulged, okay, with my activity, with English, with my office stuffs, okay. I see that if any work is pending, so I start working on it, and
Mm,
if any English content I'm like lacking it, so I just start watching it. So
mm.
I do not waste time much, okay. Although being in Indian, it's like I sometimes I just whenever I start watching reels, so just I scroll up. Then after 15 minutes, I realize what I'm doing. Just change. Just I go okay, and then YouTube and start finding out good teachers like you. Like
Oh,
there are many. Okay, so just I go. So
hmm,
so I just watch conversation, and then I feel I get motivated and think that
hmm.
before when you messaged me, I was really over the moon. I was thinking that will I be able to make conversation with her? Am I good in English? But still, I said okay, no problem. Whatever happens, okay, happens for good. Let's see.
Without
Yes, ma'am.
ourselves very much. And in
Yeah, yeah.
one thing
That's
I
why we
like
do not
about,
improve.
hmm,
Because ma'am, comparison. Because you are a famous woman, okay, on YouTube, and I'm merely a common man, I would say, because I do not have YouTube channel. I do not have. So I am the common man. I was working. I'm just living my life. But you gained more followers. Why? Because of your hard work. You are so much a serious person, ma'am. I really appreciate for that.
thank you so much. And one major thing I know about introverts, since I am also an introvert, so, and that is overthinking. We think about one thing for really a long time, and a lot of questions occur in our mind that will I be able to, am I good at, or that would be really difficult for me without even trying,
Hmm.
and we just start thinking
That's
about
it.
that. So it is a biggest
Yes,
thing
ma'am.
I have heard even, and I have experienced. One more thing. So do you think that being an introvert is beneficial, or somewhere it is? I guess there must be some disadvantages too. So what is your point of view on that? Is it good or not?
For me, it's 50-50.
Hmm.
Being an introvert, if you really want to accomplish in your life anything, you can do. Being an extrovert, you can be disturbed, okay? And because if you have you are very humorous, so definitely you will have a lot of friends, okay? With them,
Hmm.
definitely they will start making a call. Bhai, okay, will you go to Haridwar and Rishikesh? Will have fun all the time, okay? On the weekends, at the weekend, sorry, they will start disturbing you. Can we go outside? Can we have fun? We will come morning and we will go morning and evening. We will come back. So by these activities, but yeah, you are enjoying your life. Okay, you are seeing beauty. You are seeing outside things. Definitely, they are also. This is also part of like we should also enjoy. But being an introvert, I would say that if you are at home, okay, if your mind, okay, wants to grow, okay, wants to enhance in his life, in its life. So first of all, it will say you just you are just why are you wasting your time? Okay, being alone, you could do your thing. Many of the YouTubers. many of the UPSC aspirants, okay, they have cleared the exams on by the help of YouTube only. And how did they do so? Because they were introvert. They they used to work hard, okay. They used to work hard really, means
Mhm.
they used to strain, though not used to, they strain, okay, every nerve of them, okay, in order to be fluent in in order to be succeeded in his life. And now they are succeeding also by why? Because they are an introvert. They do not have any friend who can just disturb them, so they can uh, get, okay, attached with them and go outside. They are being an introvert, they are just studying. But if you are an extrovert, there also you can study, okay. If you have good friends, first of all, you should have company of good friends. Being an
Yes.
extrovert, if you have friend also like same mind, okay, he also think that he is aspirant of a government job, SSC or anything, he
Mhm.
wants to be a software engineer, anything. So definitely he will come up to you and say, bhai, do you have notes of it? If
Mhm.
4 or 5 friends, that means 4 or 5 minds are using, okay, at the same time. So
Mhm.
by this also you will have more knowledge. But
Yes.
that kind of friends is hard to find out. I feel that in this world. Okay.
Yes.
Mm,
True.
90% of the friends, they are going to ruin your life. Okay, they will give you a cigarette. Why smoke it? You will fall in love. But it's up to you. Are you going to take
Yes.
that cigarette? Okay,
Mm.
no. So first, it's a many of my friends, okay, told me, bhai, just smoke one time, you will be just I said, why? And I will not. I neither drink or nor the smoke. Just because of why? Because I thought that if I'm going to do that, I'm going to doom my future. So that's why I was reluctant for that.
We have only 2 more minutes. Yeah.
Okay, man.
After that, the meeting is going to end. I would just love to tell you that it was really lovely talking to you. I think,
Okay, man. This
yeah, there was something in my mind. I forgot. I just totally engrossed in listening to you, what you are saying. Yeah, but I was saying that if you are an introvert, one more major thing is important, that you have to be very good at one something, or you should have a great skill, at least one great skill.
yes, yes,
With the help of
yes,
that,
ma'am.
you can thrive. You can just, you know, make yourself busy in that, or you can enhance in the same field. Only that,
Yes,
only
ma'am.
then you can thrive. Otherwise, you will feel monotonous and you will feel demotivated. You will seek the attention from others, and things like that starts happening in introverts life. So that is one another thing that we should have at least one
Yes.
great skill.
Yes, ma'am. Just wanted to ask, am I good? I have improved or not?
Oh, you
This
you are
first year.
remarkable. You are remarkable. You have used advanced words which I don't use while having conversation. You have used some of the idioms too. I guess 2 or 3 idioms in between, and really advanced words. So I'm impressed
Okay,
by
okay.
those, by your communication skill. It is great.
Thank you so
And
much.
you have really great command over the grammar patterns too. The way you explain the every in just a few minutes, every the conditional sentences, conditional things, which is great. So I think you are already up to the mark. You are just doubting yourself.
Thank you so much. Just
Yeah,
why I had a confusion. Okay, I used to think that I will get to know from stellar teachers. Okay, like you. So
yeah.
thinking
You
that I
have
would ask
even
someday.
more knowledge